I try very hard to make everyone understand that there are not only filet and carcass, there are also beautiful other cuts that if they are well cooked, they are also very good and tasty, and they are less expensive. And I work on that, and I start to see after a couple of years some little progress. Buonasera, we are at Carne in South Africa, Carne SA. Carne is a project that born after 95, and after having achieved to produce enough meat on my farm to supply more than one restaurant. What we're trying to do is what has been done in every butchery for many years, for centuries in Europe, to mature the meat in the right way. Not in vacuum pack, not in bag, but in ventilated room, like the one that is behind me. This is very small, but we have many more big. So we graze the animal, myself as a chef. We slaughter the animal, and we mature the animal, and we cook the meat eventually. And this is a dream, I think, for every chef to be able to do that. Luckily, here in South Africa, I fulfilled my dream, and I provide to my customer in my restaurant Carne a large variety of meat. Obviously, we try to utilize the whole carcass. It's not always easy because most of people always like only loin, but we try and do that. And we have beef, we have lamb, and we have venison on this tray. The beauty of this meat is all been mature, hanging for a very long time. Our animals are free range, they walk in a lot, they come from the field, and they need to hang for a long time. You can see the color, how dark it is. Our meat is just beautiful. We have this T-bone here. It's fantastic. And I can tell you the name of this animal, how old it was, how long it's been mature, what was the weight alive, what the slaughtered weight, how long it's been hanging, how many days, what is the wastage on. Everything is traced in our butchery. And when I bring it to the table, I'm so confident for every single piece because it's come out of our hand, every little piece. I want to show you the variety that we have on our tray every night. These trays go to the customer. Definitely this one is a place where who doesn't like raw meat shouldn't come. Vegetarians are welcome, but I do not suggest to spend much time here. Sometimes we have also them. We have something for them on the menu, like rosemary, I'm joking, and salad for sure. There are also some dish for them, like some pasta dish and some gnocchi, ravioli, and stuff like that. So let's go back to the meat. Free range animal, also grass feed we have here, and grain feed as well to offer more variety. I know all the farmers that they produce for us. If it's not from my farm, I buy from farmers that I know how they graze the animal, and also they utilize the bull from my stud. From the beef, we start in having a big look here. Classic filet, but what we do in a Carne, we sell it on the bone. 25, 28 days mature on the carcass. We cut it, we clean it, we grill it. Fantastic. We have next to the filet, we have a fantastic cut. This is beautiful lean piece of meat called flat iron steak. Comes from the shoulder. It's a beautiful, beautiful lean piece of meat. So tasty and tender, well mature, 30, 35 days sometimes if the animal requires this treatment. Just cooked with olive oil and rosmarino. It's phenomenal. It's like a good piece of filet with the flavor of rump. It's one of my favorites. Then we go to the classic cut for people that don't want to be too adventurous. We have sirloin, ribeye, and rump. This is the classic on every steakhouse, more or less. Then we move to the classic filet mignon. Here it is, beautiful. Same than this one, but without the bone. This is normally a lady cut. They don't like to be too much impressed with bone and stuff. It's easy to eat. Fantastic cut that we bring to South Africa from Europe because it was not as much known. This is called lombatella, Angus steak. So much flavor. It's next to the diaphragm, see to the inside, and is a beautiful, beautiful flavor, small filet. In Italy we call it the butcher cut, because there is so little piece that the butcher always take home and eat with his family or for himself. Fantastic. South Africa didn't even know that exists. They normally mince it, this part, and we offer to our customers where they really enjoy strong flavor, fantastic softness. We suggest rare or medium rare, beautiful. Another classic is the prime rib on the bone from the beef. Again, beautiful piece of meat, mature, come from these two cuts that I brought here to show you. This is quite fresh, as you can see. This is well mature. This is already 5 weeks mature. From this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bone. We get one of these pieces. We're starting with a block of 6 kilo, normally 6 to 8 kilo, and we arrive to 4 little cutlet. This one is 330 grams, 330. So by 4 is 1.2, 2 kilos, so from 6 to 8 kilo to 2 to 3 kilo, because as you can see, how much shrink when it mature. But the flavor that develops during maturation is phenomenal. Fantastic piece of meat. Another classic, again from beef, T-bone, filet on one side, sirloin on the other side, cook on the bone, is one of our best selling. 1.2 kilo we suggest for 2 persons. Olive oil, a bit of garlic, rosmarino. Beautiful. We're going to see the type of grill that we use here. I'll show you later, where I'm very proud. We have a fantastic cut here. We call it tomahawk cut. It's very impressive. It's also come from a beautiful piece of beef. Fantastic. We leave the bone to give a bit of a choreography. It's a fantastic cutlet, as you can see. Medium rare. I do not suggest rare because it's too thin. We need a bit of temperature to melt a bit of fat and a bit of sinew. Beautiful, so much flavor in this meat. Come to the part close to the prime rib on the bone. And this is all from the beef, I see. We have then a classic rack of lamb, beautiful, from Dorper lamb, animal that we slaughtered the weight of 40 kilo alive, so we have 20 kilo beautiful lamb clean. These are mature for 5 to 6 weeks. Grass feed come from the Karoo. The Karoo is a beautiful region in South Africa, where the farm is. For me, it's the best beef lamb in the world. It's a fantastic lamb, so much flavor. It's the best lamb that you can taste. We have a cut where it's very interesting. This is a T-bone of lamb. Again, we have a sirloin and filet. Here we have 2. This goes also to our customer. A nice feta, as you can see, beautiful color, almost gray, from the carotene of the grass. Soft, tender, 400 grams for a portion. Then we have something very interesting. Again, we have the filet of lamb on this little piece, super soft, very, very small, as you can see, but so much flavor in this piece of meat. Fantastic. Also, something that we're very proud to offer to our customer. The portion are 300 grams, are 2 filet. Rare, medium rare is fantastic. We have also from the lamb, the sirloin, 400 grams of sirloin. Here it is. It's deboned, completely lean, no fat. For the people that don't want to see any fat or bone on the plate, this is an ideal cut. And then we go to something that I'm very proud to show tonight. We have a beautiful 5 filet here from venison. I'm very proud to show. It's a plate that I have on my menu. I call it safari. It's a bit nasty to call it safari, I know, but again, this is a restaurant for meat lover. And these animals are all been shot in the farm. We have impala, we have kudu, we have blesbok, where is a typical animal from South Africa. We have gamesbok, and we have also wildebeest, black wildebeest tonight on the menu. 5 different loin. We all grill, medium rare or medium, also rare you can have, and serve in a beautiful plate. Here you can have 5 different textures, all very soft, not gamey, not powerful, incredible flavor. You can test all of them in one plate. It's one of our best selling. All the foreigners come to South Africa, they don't have time to go to the safari to the bush, they come to us to see the animal how it looks like when he's on the plate. We have also pictures to show them how they look when they are alive. So this is what we're doing. We selling meat and we cooking beautiful meat. We produce beautiful meat, we mature, we cook, we give it to our customer. It's a feast of meat, as you can see. Why I do that? Because I love it, because I like to give to my customer an experience completely different than any other steakhouse or any other restaurant. And there is not enough meat, unfortunately. There is a large waiting list on our restaurant to have a table. People love to experience and have such a variety and such an incredible taste when they come to visit us. This is Carne, this is what we're doing. I'd like to move upstairs and show where we cook this beautiful meat and which oven we utilize to cook the whole meat that we serve at Carne. So we are in the kitchen now. This is our grill, the best in Africa, not South Africa. There is no one else can grill as it does. And this machine that it looks like an oven, I think, is something that has been developed in Italy to cook meat. We're using charcoal, as you can see, because we like to use fire, not gas, for our meat. It's busy preparing. We will see it lighted in half an hour, more or less. We have 2 boxes where we fill off charcoal. As you can see, you can use wood. These are almost ready to be filled. And then at the upper floor, we have normal grill, as you can see. Here they are. Different levels, so different temperature. The beauty of this machine is that the meat cooks at a very high temperature. It gets sealed immediately as it goes in, 400 degrees, 450 degrees. So all the juice stay inside. The temperature is very high. Even a rare piece of meat is always warm inside. Cook very fast. Make a beautiful crust outside, very crunchy when you eat it. And as I say, the whole juice stay inside. They don't run through the gut. And the beautiful charcoal from wood give a fantastic flavor to the meat. A very natural flavor. It's like when you braai or you have a braai. We call it braai in South Africa. They call it braai in South Africa. And you barbecue at home. It's a very simple machine that perform beautifully in my restaurant, and I believe a lot in this small piece of heavy steel. So we light it now, then we show how a piece of meat look like when it's in the oven. Thank you. So no more gas, no more grill. Traditional grill are banned in all my restaurants. Sure. Now you have some fun here. Can you see it? Fire. We go back to the fire. We must cook with the fire. Good piece of meat goes into the fire. So, we have seen before when it was very cold. Now, as you can feel, it's extremely hot. We are on 450 degrees now. The grill are super, super red. I'm gonna put the oil on here, eh?
Yes,
Go. See? Open it up, separate. So the beauty of cooking at this temperature, as I told you earlier, the meat sealed beautifully inside. Make a beautiful crust outside and cook very fast. It's super hot, the meat, when it come out, even when it's medium rare or rare. And there's a fantastic, as you can smell it, flavor of wood, charcoal, beautiful. That's what you want to feel when you eat a nice piece of steak. Turn the lamb here. Here because we get too much flame. Oh, look at here how nice color is getting. Go Mitchell, close. Yeah, we're ready, huh?
Yes, I just want
1 minute, and we go. Take out the lamb as well. What we're doing now, just a bit of sea salt. And a beautiful drop of extra virgin olive oil. Now our dinner is ready. Simple, let's go and try it.